I think the fact that there is a very high instance of divorce among lesbian women, that there is a high divorce rate for lesbian married couples, and that there is a very high domestic violence rate for lesbian couples is an interesting statistic that I don't know everyone would have seen coming. And I think asking questions as to why this is might be a really interesting insight into the distinctions between same-sex marriage and heterosexual marriage, and what we can each learn from each other. I think there's a tremendous amount to be learned from same-sex couplings and what they do differently. I think anytime, I think you can learn a lot from watching, for example, gay men's relationships, because when people have been on the outskirts of society and told that, hey, your coupling is not acceptable, so you have to keep it in the closet and keep it hidden, you kind of get to write your own rules as to how you're going to do things. And before it was a life that people could live, happily and sort of walk down the street, two men could walk down the street holding hands without fear of violence against them. Before that, when people had to sort of hide their relationships, one of the interesting things that came of that is that people were able to create permutations of relationship that were different than traditional relationships because they were doing it in silence. Now, I'm not suggesting everybody should be jumping back into the closet, but I certainly think there's something to be learned from same-sex couples that we can learn as heterosexual couples how to do things better or worse than they do it.